Purpose is what we all hope to have. As we gain confidence, we're very clear in our mind about who we are, about the things that we want to achieve, and we try to gain that confidence so we can move forward in that purpose, that feeling we have inside that there's something more for us to do than just do day-to-day activities that really do not seem to be taking us where we want to go, to have a sense of fulfillment. And so we want to have purpose. A good friend of mine, Jeff Lerner, just did a podcast this past week about purpose, which is absolutely tremendous. You can look it up on YouTube. And Jeff talks about several things that give us purpose. And I'm going to talk about a couple of those things today, plus some thoughts that I have as well. But in purpose, I like to say that there are 5 points in purpose that help us gain it. The first is to constantly be learning to find our purpose. We learn from everybody, and we learn from every situation. Everything that we can read and listen to. Sometimes those things aren't positive, but we learn from them. We learn what not to waste our time with. But we want to listen, and we want to observe and read and internalize those things which are going to help us the very most. Now, with your talents, you're constantly learning, and it helps us gain confidence, right? Well, in like manner, it also helps us understand that I have a message that I want to get to people. I have something I want to do, and with that, I will achieve my purpose. So learning is so important. The next point is part of our purpose is to inspire other people to be their very best. We don't ever want to inspire somebody to be less than they can become, but we do want to inspire people to become all that they can be, to be more than what they think they can be. This is why I love athletics. Coaches who are in the profession to build young people, that's what it's about. Now, when you get into professional sports, it's about money. It's not about developing people. At least in my mind, it's not. But in high school and in most university settings, it is about developing young people so that they are their very best at their given sport. So we watch them, we cheer for them. It inspires us when they do well. Sometimes the things that people say, or perhaps how they say it, inspires us. So again, coming back to the importance of your vocal abilities. Does what you say and how you say it, does that message, does it matter to those whom you're speaking with? Our next point is to give. Our purpose should always be about doing something more for others. Some form of giving, of reaching out to them. Had an axiom that we used to express with young people when I was directing young people, and it was look in, look up, and then reach out. And the entire purpose of this was the look in. This is for clarity, right? Then look up, gain your confidence from the all-powerful, and to reach out is how we are going to express our purpose. We are going to do everything we can to give of ourselves, to give of things that we have that are maybe more than what we need, that we can share with other people so that they are better. Next, we honor our past, our families. We honor the institutions that have helped us. We honor traditions. We honor our nations. We honor those who have given so much. I served in the U.S. Army many years ago, and I serve with some great officers and some great men. The area we live in now, here in Colorado Springs, is filled with military. And in our own neighborhood, it's probably 10% military here between the Air Force and the Army. We love having so many military families. Every holiday, national holiday, as we drive up and down the streets, there's tons of American flags. People giving honor to this nation, giving honor to those who have given so much that we can have so much. So part of our purpose is making sure that we honor and we display honor of those things of greatest importance to others. Lastly, our purpose is a test. You know, we test ourselves in a lot of different ways. I was speaking about athletics. Well, each contest is a somebody against, a contest, where we are going to try to be our very best. Well, part of our purpose should be constantly testing ourselves, pushing ourselves to exceed what we thought we could do. All these things together help us find our purpose. So let me just repeat those. First, learn everything we can. Try to inspire others. Give selflessly. Honor families, nation, the diversity of our society. Honor all those things. And then test ourselves constantly. Now, one last thing. Sometimes we get tested where we don't want to be tested, but that's actually a positive because life is never simple and life never goes as we think it will. So when those tests come, accept them, embrace them, and move through them. And if we fail, remember we talked about confidence? That confidence helps us get right back up and get right back in the mix so that we can continue on with our purpose. So thanks for listening. I'll talk to you soon.